Hello everyone, welcome to the next video tutorial on Android app development for beginners. In the last video, we have learned about the Gradle script in Android along with the description of each of the configuration files. In this video, we'll be learning about the Android manifest file. So guys, let's get started. You must be thinking about what's the Android manifest file and what's the use of Android manifest files. So the Android manifest file is an XML file that describes the app to the operating system in virtual machine. The name of the file is always the same, AndroidManifest.Xml file. And when you guys are looking at your project in the Android view, you will find it under app manifest, and this is that file, AndroidManifest.Xml file. The file root element is always named manifest, and it contains a child element named application, which you can see, and there is another child element named activity. So the manifest element starts with a name space declaration with a prefix of Android, and that prefix is then used throughout the application file. The package attribute is points to your app's default package, also known as the application ID. And as I showed you previously, this string is always registered in application build.grdle file. In the previous video, I've already told it to you. The application ID, that's a package name, is also present inside build.grdle file. The application element controls the aspect of your application. For example, allow backup determines whether your app data will be backed to the Google. The icon attribute controls the graphical element that displayed on the device launcher screen. The label. The label is a string that the name user sees on the app's name and supports RTTL. Supports RTTL configures whether you want to support right to left text rendering in your application. The theme attribute is the theme for the entire project, controlling the application appearance. Whatever appearance you see in your application controlled inside this theme context only. And you will see some attributes repeated in the activity element. So now guys, you must be thinking about what's an activity. An activity represents a screen. Whatever user sees on the screen, that is nothing but an activity. So the name of the activity represents Java class that determines uh, the screen behavior, and you can hold on to the control key on Windows and click. So you guys will jump to that Java class. So this is a Java class that is represented inside this main activity, or we can call it a main activity as well. An intent filter can help you determine the activity is brought to the screen. So an activity with an intent filter of action main and category of launcher is the application launcher activity. In brief, the activity is having intent filter with an action main and category launcher is going to be seen first when the application is launched or run on your Android device. In addition to this activity element, you guys can configure permission in the Android manifest file by using users permission. So it will basically see lots of permissions over there, and you can see that. So for each permission you want to provide, add a users permission element and then select permission name. So for example, to access Wi-Fi state, you need to add Java code that inspect the device Wi-Fi state and listen to the event that are broadcasted when the state changes. And always make sure to close the element tag. To reformat the code or make it readable as possible on Windows, you can use a shortcut key of Control Alt and L. So you can see that the code is being reformatted, and now you can also get that feature from the menu, choose code option, and just click on that reformat code button. So it will automatically reformat the code of your particular file which is basically being open. Now this is the coding approach for older version of Android, but apps that run on device having Android 6, that's a Marshmallow or above, can ask permission request until the user tries to do something that basically needs that permission. For example, an app needs to write data to the device calendar that needs special permission, but the user won't be asked for that permission until the app tries to do it. Now I will run the app on my Pixel 2 device. Just wait for a while. The emulator is starting. It will launch the application inside the emulator. Now you will notice the word Hello World appears twice as they appear, one on the top of the screen, that's the action bar, and the other appears at the body of the app. Now I will go back to my code and change the string.xml file. So you can just go inside resource values, and here you will find a string.xml file. You can even go from over here, just click on control and just click over here. It will redirect you to the string.xml file. Now as you can see that I'm in a string.xml file, and now I will change the app name string resource to hello world from Android. And I will run the application again. And there is a result. The string resource is displayed in the action bar but not in the body of the application. I will talk about how you can change the body of the application, whatever is written inside the body of the application, in the later part of the video. But again, all of this start with the Android manifest file. The Android manifest file is where you define your activities and control their behavior and appearance, and also where you can render permission that allows your application to execute critical function. So that's it for this video. Hope you like this video. In the next video, I will tell you guys about the layout XML files. So stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you guys once again.